Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing my August favourites because today is September the 1st, so we're on to a new month, so I just thought I would round up August with a favourites video. I really enjoyed doing this last month, and throughout August I was actually keeping track of some of my favourite things, so I'm a bit more organised this month. So first of all, I want to start off with things that I don't have here. I have quite a few items to show you, but my favourite thing I did in August, and I kind of have two. The first one is Firework Champions. Me, my mum and Josh all went to see Firework Champions and it was just fantastic and I really loved that. And then the second thing is Josh's birthday was in August, and a day before his birthday, me, Josh and a friend went to do mini golf, kind of as like a little birthday celebration, but it wasn't really planned, it was just kind of random. But I really enjoyed that so much. It was just so fantastic. I love mini golf. It's one of my favourites, so I had such a great time. And that kind of leads into another thing, because while we were at the mini golf place, there's also a shopping centre. And while we were there, I found something amazing and I was so happy. I couldn't bring it up to show you, but I'll insert a clip because it's too big. And I found this huge, awesome Supernatural poster. So I bought a Supernatural poster and a frame, and I've put it up in my bedroom and I love it, and it's just great to be able to see it every day, and I'm like, yeah, Supernatural. It actually does have a little bit of damage, so I was a little bit sad at first, but I will hopefully, because the poster itself wasn't very much, it was more the frame, so I'm going to hopefully get another poster the same and just replace it out, but at the moment I haven't done that yet, so you might be able to see that in the picture, I'm not sure. But yeah, I love that poster, it's great. So now let's jump into favourites that are on the table. Okay, first of all, I have these goggles. So in August, maybe in July, we started trying to go swimming each week. After being on holiday, we were like, yes, we should go swimming more. And we kind of kept up with it pretty well, and we'll go swim more. And I really wanted some goggles, and then I saw these, and I just think they're the cutest goggles. They're like blue, purple, pink, and they're Zogs ones, and they're so good as well. And what I find brilliant, because when I had goggles as a child, unless I just scratched them, I don't know, I found that the lenses, whatever you call these, were hard to see through. These are so clear, like it's like crystal clear through these. I just love them. So yeah, goggles are one of the things. And what I've found interesting about this favourites is it also seems like a haul, because all of these things, bar one, I also purchased in August. So I don't know, but yeah, goggles, love those. The next thing we'll do is my favourite book of the month. This is the only thing I didn't buy in August, and that is Seed by Lisa Heathfield. I really enjoyed this. Now, I only gave it 4, but so it actually wasn't the highest rated book of the month, but it was the book that I was completely just, I needed to know what was going on. After I got to about page, I don't know, 150, I just couldn't put it down. I had to know what was going on, and one time, you know, it got kind of late. I thought, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to finish it tonight. I'll put it down in the morning. I was like, yes, I must find out what happens in the end of this book. And I was really, really hooked to this. Basically, it's a book about this cult, and it's shown from this perspective of this girl called Pearl, who's 15. She was born in this cult, and she kind of doesn't see anything to be unusual, because obviously she was born there, that's all she knows. But these people kind of come in from the outside, they join the cult, I suppose you say, and there's this boy who is a similar age, and he's kind of like, well, what about this and what about this, obviously questioning things that don't seem quite right. And there's some really weird things that go on in this cult, and it was just so interesting to read. And then things started to really heat up towards the end, and I was like, oh gosh. And the reason why I gave it 4 was because the very last chapter, I was like, no, I'm a bit torn on the ending. It kind of, something big happened, and it ends. It doesn't end on a cliffhanger, but like, I needed more than there was. So that's, you know, I suppose that's never really a bad thing. But yeah, loved this, definitely would recommend it for an interesting read. In the beginning it's a little bit slow in pace, but I'm never too much of a worry about actually really getting to know the characters, and I think that the pacing at the beginning really helped the story towards the end, because it had been building up slowly, and I loved that. So yeah, Seed was brilliant. The next one I have here is some pajamas. These are so cute. So me and my mum were shopping, and we always seem to see llama stuff, I don't know why, and these are llama pajamas, which is just brilliant in itself, and they've got little llamas all over them. There was no matching top, so I've just always mismatched, but yeah, they're super cute. they've got spots and llamas. So I just have to put these in my favourites because I love these. They're so, and they've got these little ends, you know, when they have the nice little, I don't know, the ends kind of like this. But yeah, I love that they've just got llamas on. I just think they're fantastic. I really like llamas now. So yeah, anything with llamas on I'm going to be keeping an eye out for. But yeah, love these. And they're soft too, so that's always a pajama plus. Now let me just check my list because I have a few things on my list that aren't visible. Okay, we will go to my favourite song of the month. Okay, my favourite song of the month is Only You by Yazoo. And the reason for this is, I was watching Once Upon a Time, which I feel like I don't give enough credit to. I love Once Upon a Time, and I always am talking about how much I love Supernatural because I'm watching them one season then another, one Supernatural, one Once Upon a Time, one Supernatural, one Once Upon a Time. So I feel like I really focus on my love for Supernatural, but I really love Once Upon a Time. The characters are fantastic. When I'm watching it, I'm like, yes, another one, another one. Well, not too much. I only ever watched like 2 in a row maximum, which probably is not very many compared to some of other people who I know like to really binge watch. You know, I can't really do that, but still, Once Upon a Time, I'm like, yes, I need another one. But yeah, I love the characters, and I'm on season 5 right now, and the song Only You by Yazoo came on in one of the episodes, and it was so perfect and so cute, and I was like, oh, I recognise this song, but I can't remember what it is. I haven't heard it for a really long time. And I looked it up, and I listened to it, and now when I listen to it, I think of Once Upon a Time, and I just really love it. It's really awesome. But what I also found very interesting was, I like the Yazoo version, but when I was looking it up, I noticed that the song Only You, but by Selena Gomez, was in 13 Reasons Why. And you guys know I love 13 Reasons Why. But I never associated it with that song because it sounds so different. And I feel like when you listen to the Yazoo one, you don't necessarily tune into the lyrics so much because it's such an unusual voice and unusual music in the background that you just kind of listen to the flow of the song. So I hadn't noticed they were the same song. I then listened to Selena Gomez's, and it's a nice song, but I definitely prefer the original one. So yeah, I'll link that down below, and that is my song of the month. Okay, next thing, I'll do favourite movie, and that is Table 19. Of all the movies that I watched this month, I only watched one 5-star. This actually isn't it. The 5-star was a rewatch, but I felt like this is my favourite of the month. I gave this 4.5 stars, and I really, really loved it. I will definitely be rewatching it again soon. It's just a perfect, chilled, enjoyable, relaxing movie, and I really, really legit loved it. But I've talked about it a few times, so I won't go into that too much. Okay, so the next thing on my list is something that I've wanted to get for a really long time, and I've never picked up, and it is the Zelda Twilight Princess HD Wii U game plus amiibo set. Now, the amiibo is usually there. It's here. I have been storing it out of the box. But first of all, before we look at the movie, let's just look at this. This in itself is such a beautiful, like, box set thing, and it's just so pretty, and I love it, and I'm really glad to finally have the game, and I will play this once I've kind of finished with Breath of the Wild, to kind of get some more Zelda going on in there. But yeah, this, I love it. I just really love this box. Usually I maybe would get rid of the box, but this one I'm definitely going to keep because it's just so nice visually, and I'm going to put a little overlay of what's inside. So inside we have the Wii U game, which I have not played. I didn't play it on the Wii, so I've never played Twilight Princess, and I always really wanted to, but I found that I was never kind of, obviously Zelda games don't really go down in price, so it was never at a cheaper price on the Wii. When I was younger, I was kind of like I could get 2 games, or I could get this 1 game, and I'd always pick like to get 2 cheaper games instead of the 1. But yeah, so I just never picked it up. And then also we have the CD soundtrack in here, which I didn't even know about because I just kind of picked it up for the game and the amiibo. But yeah, the soundtrack, and that looks really beautiful. I'm really excited that that's in here, so I will listen to that once I've kind of played the game a bit. And then we also have the Wolf Link amiibo, or the Wolf, what's it called? Yeah, Wolf Link amiibo. And I love this. It's just so beautiful. It's probably my absolute favourite amiibo that I own. I think it's just so well detailed, and also you can use this in Breath of the Wild to summon a wolf, and the wolf can kind of play alongside you and it does certain things, and I just absolutely love it. And that's kind of one of the main reasons I really wanted to make sure to get the amiibo set, because I really wanted to have the wolf in Breath of the Wild. So yeah, I absolutely love this, and it's definitely a top favourite of the month, along with the amiibo itself and this whole beautiful kind of box set. So that is that. My next favourite of the month also doesn't have a I don't have it, and it's a food favourite. I nearly would have had it, but then I didn't have them. We ran out and ate them all, and that is bourbon biscuits. Okay, I don't know if any other country has these, and I love them. I'd had them when I was younger, had them as a child. They're a thing I know about. I've had them a lot, but I hadn't had any recently. And then in July, at the end of July, I had a bourbon biscuit somewhere, and I thought, oh, I've missed bourbon biscuits. And then all throughout August, we bought like 3 different packs and eaten them all. And then I had a friend around the other day, and she was like, oh, bourbon biscuits. I was like, yes, they're the best. So anybody who sees a bourbon biscuit is like, oh yeah, bourbon biscuits. They're kind of like an Oreo with the terms of like it's a biscuit and a biscuit in the middle, but the middle is chocolate and it's so good, and the biscuit itself is better than an Oreo. I would say bourbons are better than Oreos. So if you live in the UK and you haven't tried bourbon biscuits, you must go out and buy some bourbon biscuits. And if you don't live in the UK, I don't know if they have them or not, but if you spot them anywhere where you live, definitely try them. They're so amazing. Okay, next on my list, actually I'll save that one for last. So next on my list is another Zelda themed item, and it is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the guide. This is so beautiful. I love this. I talked about it in a video. Well, no, I unboxed it in a video and I showed like a little flick through. But obviously at that point I hadn't used it, and now that I've used it, I just absolutely love this. You guys know I was going to plan on getting this once I got into the game a little bit more, and that is what I did, and I'm so glad I got this. And I don't really like to know I don't really like something to tell me what to do. I like to figure it out on my own. But what I have found this is really great for is I really like the map. I like to be able to find other shrines. I'm not bothered about something telling me where they are. I'll just be like, alright, there's a shrine, let me find it. And it's funny because the map is helpful. It shows you where a shrine is, and I was at the point, I was like, where is it? And I still had to use some kind of thought to figure out exactly where it was. So I like how it doesn't just tell you, here is this. But there are actually walkthroughs for the shrines in here if you wanted to use them. But again, I like to really like spend time over something. I'd be like, I can't do this and get stuck. I don't like to kind of, I don't know, because that's kind of classic game with me. I always got stuck and had to figure it out and then got annoyed and had to try again. It took me ages. So if I get stuck, I kind of like to be stuck a bit. But yeah, this also has all the side quests in, which I feel like I would have missed some of them if I hadn't got this. I wouldn't have just been able to figure them all out. So what I've been doing is I've been going through the book and I've actually been ticking them off in pencil of which side quests I've completed. So that's what I'm mainly using this for, is to 1, find shrines, and 2, tick off all the side quests, and of areas that I've done, just kind of read through it then once I've completed it and check I didn't miss anything. Which has been the case sometimes. I've thought, oh, I've completed that, I've done that, and I've read through and realised I've missed something. So, it's something that I wouldn't have gone back to and found anyway, so this is really helpful. And it's just so beautiful, and it's huge, and I absolutely love it. So if you have Breath of the Wild, I 100% would recommend this. It's a brilliant guide. And finally, we'll go on to my game of the month, which you might think would be Zelda themed because of how much Zelda's in this video, but it is not. It is Ever Oasis on the 3DS. I am totally in love with this game. It's really, really brilliant. I picked up a copy and I really loved it, and it was really interesting. So then Josh picked up a copy. I don't know where he's put his right now, so this is my copy, which I put with all my others. His is somewhere. And I'm absolutely loving this. It's kind of like a town management slash RPG slash dungeon kind of hunting, gathering, enemy killing, weapon upgrade. It's just fantastic. There's so much in this. You have this little town you have to manage and build up, and you have people who come in and they have shops, and you have to keep the stock of the shops up, but then also you go out into the world and you go into dungeons and caves, and there's puzzles. The puzzles in this are so fun, and I've just been playing this so much and I've been completely hooked on it. I absolutely love it. And you level up your oasis, you level up your character, you level up the other villagers, you craft weapons, you do gardening. It's just, there's so much in this game, and I absolutely love it. It's so fantastic. So this is a definite favourite of the month. So yeah, they were all my August favourites. Let me know down in the comments below if you have, if you like any of these things, or if you want me to continue doing these videos. I really enjoyed kind of putting this one together because I did it throughout the month. But yeah, thumbs up if you enjoy these. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you are a newbie, and I'll see you then. Goodbye!